How do you explain the American involvement in the downfall of President Assad?
It's been a long time coming, something that they have worked hard at for many years now. The United States government, it's something that they never let go of. They are persistent. So I think maybe while a lot of us, Judge, had kind of thought that their intentions were otherwise, they understood that removing Assad was to them an integral part of remaking the Middle East in a manner that makes Israel the predominant or dominant power in the region. Everything in the Middle East centers around Israel. Everything in the Middle East centers around opposition to Iran. This is the American outlook towards it, Judge. And so this utilization of Turkish-backed forces, whether they're jihadist, Islamist extreme forces like HTS, or more, quote, moderate, unquote, forces like the Syrian National Army, as well as the Kurdish forces, the use of the Islamic State and other extreme reactionary religious groups over the last decade plus in the region. It's all been about improving Israel's position and weakening Iran, and it has almost nothing to do with the Syrian people, the Syrian government. It's got everything to do with these acolytes of Henry Kissinger and Zbigniew Brzezinski treating the Middle East like their own chessboard. That there are a lot of things going on here behind the scenes, that we don't know. And certainly we know about the role of Turkey in all this. We know about the role of Israel in all this, the role of the Americans, their airstrikes, say, just softening up the Syrians, not just over the last weeks and last months, but over the last years. The American sanctions on Syria, the American possession of the Syrian wheat and oil fields to make it so that the Syrian government could be nothing other than weak and barely holding on. We said in opening comments here, this has deep roots. This desire to destroy Syria, as well as many other nations throughout the Middle East, for the purposes of improving Israel's position in the Middle East, has something that has long been desired by the foreign policy elite in Washington, D.C., both Republicans and Democrats. My boss, Dennis Fritz, who you have come on, whose book Deadly Betrayal is about this reasoning, this rationale for the Iraq war based upon improving Israel's position in the Middle East.
Right.
Dennis could tell you all about this.